So it's Frugal Frank's Finds back again. Frugal Frank in the kitchen. So today we're going to be doing some pasta sauce. I'll be using the big can of diced tomatoes, as you can see there in the middle, a small can of tomato paste. I'll also throw in some Italian seasoning, this pepper, onion. I will finally shred this carrot. That'll give it a nice texture and a great flavor. Also, I'll add some garlic powder, some wine, and some freshly cracked black pepper. Now, once that's done and reduced, more than likely I will have to add a little bit of water. But once that's reduced, I'll then put that into the combination of this lean ground beef, 1 pound, and this bottle of garden select pasta sauce from Catelli. Now that will make one huge pot, or at least a bigger pot, of pasta sauce. Now, I don't know what pasta I'm going to use yet tonight. It might be spaghetti, it might be a macaroni base or fettuccine or something like that. I don't know. Or I could just possibly put it over some rice. I'm not 100% sure yet. But this is the first step. Let's see how this looks when it's in the pot. So here it is, everything all together. I opted to put that pasta sauce in there with it now because it was the pasta sauce itself was a little bit watery. So I wanted to make sure that everything went in, would thicken at the same time. So I have the heat at half, at 5. I'll reduce that down more than likely in about an hour's time. I'm going to let this simmer for possibly 2 hours. And we'll see what it looks like when we come back. I may decide to put in a can of mushrooms, but I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. Okay, so we'll see you in a few. So, as you can tell, the sauce is doing really well. Let's just raise, there's some steam. So it's doing good. I'll take the lid off in a bit and reduce it down. I have my meat on as well. You can see it. That's a very lean meat, so I had to add some water to it. Also add some Worcestershire sauce, a little tiny bit of ketchup, some vinegar, just to break it down a little bit. And then 3 of the spices that you see here. Old Bay, you might be familiar with, some taco seasoning. And then this, it's called Back Eddie's. I've only seen this in one place. But basically what it is just a combination of the same types of spices that you'd see in a Mexican-American cuisine. So it's a combination of cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, that sort of thing. So it's not that far-fetched from a taco seasoning, actually. So I haven't put in any salt or pepper in these yet. Well, this I have, but in my meat I haven't. I'll just season that part of it to taste. So that's the supper being cooked, at least. So let's see what it's going to be like in maybe another hour or so. So we'll talk at you then. So here we are, back again. The sauce is tasting good and it looks fantastic. It's thickened up quite a bit too as well. So yes, I did put the meat in now, and it's been, I guess, simmering now for maybe about an hour roughly. So all I have to do now is just put down some spaghetti and plate it and have my supper. So that's it, another episode done. So make enough sauce so it stretches for a couple of meals more than what you're having just for tonight. It's good to be able to stretch $1 as much as you can. So, Frugal Frank, doo-doo-doo.